Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Happy Alien Day, or at least it's gonna be Alien Day in 2 days from now, during the weekend. And NECA is celebrating this, obviously. And the first of the releases here is gonna be the Alien Warrior from obviously Aliens, which is turning 40 years old. This year is quite crazy. Now, this is my favorite Alien design of all time, obviously, uh, by the good old Stan Winston. Man, God bless his soul. He was such an amazing artist and creator. Obviously, he created the whole Predator look. He created the aliens warrior look here from the second movie. Obviously, the Alien Queen, dinosaurs from Jurassic Park, the Terminator, and so much more incredible creations. And NECA is bringing this back. Obviously, this is pretty much a re-release. With like a different logo on the box, which we're gonna look at here in a couple of minutes. But this is fantastic. Again, one of the best alien designs by NECA. If I could have a top four, this would be in their Big Chap, the Dog Alien, and the Scorched Xenomorph from Alien Romulus. So I mean, those would be the best aliens figures that NECA have made. Uh, Man, speaking of Dog Alien, man, it would be so amazing if NECA could actually do a core scale version of that. That would be insane. So yeah, let's take a look here. Like I said, I'm pretty much sure this is just a reissue with maybe a slight better, paint application. Obviously, back in the day, they've made two of these in ultimate form. There's like a brown version or a blue version, depending on how you're looking at the lighting of the movie. But most James Cameron, movies, especially this one, had like a blue, highlight to it. Same with like Terminator 2. So this is fantastic here. Although the figure looks a little bit darker than the other version, it still has some blue highlights. But which is fantastic. I'm a big fan of this one because it doesn't have the dome. This is one of the case, I think, in AVPR. The directors took the dome off, but obviously back in the day when James Cameron, decided to remove the dome because the dome was cracking. I'm actually surprised by that decision because James Cameron is one of those directors who, when someone says no to him, he doesn't take that as an answer. So I'm surprised that he actually, chose to take the dome off. But I think it creates this more like insectoid look, to the Xenomorph, especially from the ones from the second movie. Really looks like an insect. Obviously, this one doesn't have the skull showing like on a big chap, but you have this interesting ridges inside the head, which is very cool. Again, fantastic articulation. This is gonna be pretty much like the same, like the older version. So you're gonna have 30 points of articulation. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be 9 inches tall, so it's gonna be in scale with the rest of the ultimate figures right there. I always found this interesting how they have a interesting toe design right there. As you can see, it's very far apart. The rest of the toes, it's quite interesting. But again, fantastic design here. You're gonna have the articulated tail with the wire inside. Very nicely designed, this one. With the open mouth here, the inner mouth is obviously gonna come out. But look at that right there. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get this one just because I have the older one. I have the blue version. NECA might also maybe re-release the brown version, and I also have the core scale, which I think it's one of the best core scale that NECA made. So I'm gonna be good. But maybe, I'm just gonna be a sucker and buy this one again just because I love the movie so much. Especially the creation of the Alien Queen, and how the pretty much James Cameron, designed the whole story towards. Okay, we saw the eggs in the first Alien movie, so now the question was, okay, who creates the eggs? I think it was Hudson who brought it up during the movie. So okay, we have all these eggs. That means it's almost like a bee colony. Therefore, there must be a queen out there, which was I think one of the best aspects of the movie. Obviously, replaying the power loader, that was also another cool thing. So who knows? Maybe they're also releasing the power loader. Maybe creating a brand new replay in ultimate form. I mean, I guess stick around and see, because if that's the case, I'm gonna upload more videos about this. But I'm pretty much sure they're gonna do more aliens. Since it's like the Alien Day. which is fantastic. But yeah, very nice detail on this one. I like the tendons on the mouth, and also this one I think has very creepy hands, very long, and you have this I guess bone protrusion right there on the forearms, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, fantastic figure, man. A must-have, obviously, if you're an Alien fan, especially of the second movie. And again, here's the how the box is gonna look like, the Ultimate Xenomorph Warrior. Now, again, it's not exactly the same box as the ones before, because this, again, like I said, they made two versions. So one was like the blue box, and the other one was the brown. It's still the same artwork. The only difference that I can see is the Aliens 40th anniversary logo right there in the front of the box. And other than that, it's pretty much the same. Even like the same accessories are gonna be included. So you have the egg, the facehugger, and the chestburster right there, which does include those small little gimpy arms. I know James Cameron, if you watch the making of the movie in the documentary, he said that he wanted to include some small little arms in the chestburster, so that way when he comes out of the body, he can kind of crawl off the body with a little bit more ease. That's pretty cool. Again, you have more pictures right there. Again, fantastic details on this one. On the rib cage right there. Like I said, it's just a pretty much like a repaint. It looks more darker especially in these pictures right there than like the blue version. You do still have the highlights, like I said. It looks like maybe a complete repaint, which is kind of pretty cool. If that's the case, then yeah, I'm gonna get this one for sure. Wow, such a great design, man. That is pretty much everything that it comes with. Wondering what that is right there. See that the dark spot right there? Maybe that's for the wire. But yeah, interesting details on these again. Same accessories as before. Would have been cool if they would have included maybe some extra hands. Because you only have this set right there, the open ones, the more aggressive ones. So yeah, as usual guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to give me a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this release. Are you getting this or do you have the old ones? I would like to know. And as usual, stay tuned and see you soon on the next video. Take care guys. Bye.